This is Katie with Homeschool Chat, Preschool Edition, and today we're going to talk about PE. I'm going to read some things in the beginning to make sure to get all my facts straight. Okay, first of all, PE is important for preschoolers. It helps with coordination. So coordination, one definition says, coordination is about using two or more body parts to carry out a certain movement pattern. So some things that you can do to help with coordination are puzzles, throw and catch, like playing catch, climbing, hopscotch, game, drawing, playing musical instruments. All of these things affect your coordination. Skipping, ball dribbling, rolling, like when you roll on the grass, threading and lacing, like when you're learning how to tie your shoe and you tie it from the beginning, you lace it up, bicycle riding, dancing, even playing building blocks, clapping, and jumping jacks. So why is coordination important? Without coordination, you will have difficulty with motor skills. This also includes fine motor skills such as writing, buttoning clothes, or using utensils. Sports or other physical activities can become challenging if you do not have coordination. Lack of coordination can manifest as jerky, unsteady movements, difficulty walking, and increased risk of falls, difficulty learning and performing in various areas, including sports and music. So it's very important for preschoolers to practice coordination. Now let's talk about balance. One definition says balance is our body's ability to stay in control of its movement when placed under stress. It's not just about muscles. You must use your eyes and ears to maintain balance. Almost every physical activity, even walking, requires balance. Good balance is very important in maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It reduces your chances of falling or breaking something. Here's why you should care about your child's physical activity. 3 things that can influence a child's brain development. Physical activity affects 3 things that can influence a child's brain development. Healthy nutrition, quality nutrition, and regular exercise. And that was found on Quora.com. So physical activity has been proven to be beneficial for mental health. Results have shown improvements in self-esteem, depressive symptoms, and levels of stress. So I'm going to include somewhere on this video my research sites, and I will just tell you verbally here so that if you want to, you can just go from here. So if you look on Google and you search for the description, here's why you should care about your child's physical activity. It is found in HTTPS://healthmaster.ca, and it is the McMaster University study in 2021, and I believe part of the description is Faculty of Health Services. Okay, another source is https://www.cdc.gov, https://www.canada.ca. Another one is https://doi.org, and https://www.peacehealth, PEACEHEALTH. So there are about 8 studies referenced in the description. So let's continue on our talk. So we are talking about how PE is important to preschoolers for their development, for things that they actually need to do. And we're talking about that in a homeschool situation where you know it's important. So self-esteem has been found to be an important buffer to prevent the onset of childhood mental disorders. This emphasizes the importance of physical activity in children's lives from a young age. Participation and physical activity plays a role in the prevention and treatment of depression in young people. It can protect against the onset of depression as well as reduce depressive symptoms. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce levels of stress and uplift a person's mood by realizing the body's natural feel-good chemicals, leading to an overall sense of well-being. Regular physical activity offers many social benefits. It encourages social interaction among children. This is in the case of team sports like soccer, baseball, basketball, and other physical activity in which all individuals play a part in the activity. And this helps enhance a child's social skills, which we know with homeschooling is kind of important. Okay, so now what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about curriculum and how to make PE happen in your preschool homeschool situation. As I said before, I absolutely love stations. And the reason is that you can set them up beforehand. The child can move smoothly from one station to another, and you can change them over time if you need to or want to. So let's talk about outdoor stations. So outdoor stations would be PE activities outdoors, and I guess stations would be more like for people that are very sports oriented, like a circuit, right? So for outdoor station suggestions for preschoolers, I suggest a swing set, some sort of jungle gym or climbing toy. You can search for toddler climbing toys on Google or on Amazon. A balance toy. There are a lot of balanced toddler toys that are things that are a little bit unusual, I think. So you can just search that. Cornhole game, a bubble wand, playing in a sprinkler in the summer, teeter-totter. I know that there are preschool teeter-totters that you can purchase. It can be homemade, of course. Something for a toddler with a ladder or steps. So maybe even it could be just like a 2 or 3 step thing. Hula hoop. All of those things can be used as activities outdoor and as outdoor stations. So think about that. Now, if you are in a time of year or a location where outside is not always available to you, then you can have indoor PE stations as well. So let's see. Let's give you some suggestions here. I have, you can set up a water station. This helps with dexterity and it's very fun. Of course, with preschoolers, fun is really the key. If it can be fun, then the toddler will do it and they'll learn without realizing it. So a water station, you can use a bathtub filled with boats, rubber duckies, and other water toys that stay in the bathtub. And because you have a toddler, you can put your toddler in a swimsuit and then place that toddler in the bathtub. You can do ring toss. You can do yo-yo. You can have a yo-yo and see what your toddler does with yo-yo. You can do yo-yo with your toddler. You can have a toddler Hot Wheels station. So you can either set up an area with Hot Wheels cars. You can set, whoops, that one drove away. This carpet, of course, has little driving areas for little Hot Wheels cars or Matchbox cars. So you can do something like that. You can make something. Some kids that are really into that, you can purchase some little sets. You can have a little cardboard area, or you could do this outside, and you could put them in a little dirt area. You probably want to keep your Matchbox cars outside Matchbox cars and inside Matchbox cars, just from personal experience. Let's see. Cornhole balloon games. So you can use a balloon in the place of a ball. So if you are concerned that your toddler will throw the ball and hit somebody in the head, then use a balloon. Sit and spins. Sit and spins are excellent. Indoor bowling game. Balance game. So balance game, again, if you search for toddler balance toys, you'll find a lot of selections. You can make a tunnel, or you can purchase a tunnel and then just have your child have a tunnel adventure in your living room or wherever you need it. Again, you can play with a hula hoop, or you can do a dance game. So now we're going to talk, and this is the final thing that I'm going to talk to you about, I believe. Yep. We're going to talk about group activities. So when you are teaching your toddler, you are preparing your toddler for world situations, right? So you're preparing your child to go to public places and deal with the public, to deal with people, right? Social situations. Group activities are very important, and group activities can be physical activity oriented, but they still help with social skills. So if you are one parent staying home and you have one toddler, don't think that group activities are not important, because they are. So one of the things that a toddler needs to do is to be able to communicate and have social skills with another person. They have to learn how to share and to have manners and to cooperate. And when you combine them with a physical activity, they're also developing their coordination and their balance. So let's go over some ideas for you for group activities. You can play Simon Says, Red Light, Green Light, musical chairs, game of catch. If it's inside, you can play a game of catch with the balloon, or with a soft ball. If you have access to some place where you can play a basketball game, your toddler can learn how to dribble. You could do a foursquare type of ball game where you bounce a ball to the toddler and the toddler catches it, which the toddler won't catch it at first, but practice makes perfect, right? Hand clapping games, dancing. The hopper ball, it's a ball that you can purchase where you can sit on it. It has a handle and then you hop up and down. That is such a good toy, and kids love it. Adults love it too. But anyway, that's a good one. A game of tag, a game of duck, duck, goose, hide and seek, taking a walk. If you're in the country and you live on a farm, riding a pony, racing, and cooperation games. So let's say that you're building something. Maybe you're building something with a bunch of blocks, or maybe you have a project where you're building something. Kick the ball, any kind of game that you can make up or that you know of that your child can learn how to kick the ball. And parachute ball games. So what that is we used to play it in grade school a lot, where all the kids it was basically a sheet or a tarp or something like that. And they used to use in elementary school an actual parachute. And each child grabs the edge of it and they pull. Now with a whole group of kids that are about 30, we would pull on that, and it was round, and it would just make it taut and round, and then somebody would put a ball in it, and if you raised and lowered the sheet or tarp or whatever, then it would raise and lower the ball, and pretty soon the ball was bouncing. And then, of course, you can experiment with that, put in more than one ball and see what happens and all that sort of stuff. So that's called parachute ball games. All right, that is about all that I have for today on physical activities for preschoolers and how important it is. I hope you've enjoyed this. I know this is a lot of information, and I hope that you can use it. So that's about all that I have. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.